Good morning. So since my last vlog, we were in Korea. I think I've been back for about a month and a bit now. We've gotten back into our daily routines. Our jet lag is done. Most of the vlogs that I upload are usually my trips or any like big milestones. So I don't have that many videos where I'm just showing you my daily routine and kind of like my life at home. Mostly because it's not that interesting, and also it's not as automatic for me to just pick up the camera and film something. But I thought that today would be a good time to show that side of my life. So basically, Aaron and I, if you don't know, my husband and I run a branding and design studio. We just started renting a studio in Gastown. Usually we would work from home. We go every weekday, so Monday to Friday. We started to realize that whenever we go home, we're too tired to clean the house, to cook, and sometimes we're not even going home right after work. Sometimes we go over to our parents' homes or to a friend's home. Yeah, by the time we're home, it's like 10 p.m. and we're just way too tired to clean the house. So we decided to start this new thing and try it out, where I stay at home for one day out of the week. Not every week is possible, depending on how much work we have to do. But yeah, so today is one of those days. It is a Wednesday, so it's midweek, and yeah, gonna try and clean the apartment. But first, these are Aaron's leftover Lego pieces. I'm not really sure why we have these saved, but yeah, I'm gonna put that to the side. See, this is what I mean. We need to clean the house. I like a lot of ice. This is the only oat milk that I like. I like Oatly as well, but it's not as easy to get. I think it tastes fine. For those who are really skilled at making coffee, I apologize in advance for my coffee making skills. I'm still going through these bag of beans from Korea that we got. Coffee nap roasters. For those that are curious, the notes are chocolatey, good body, well balanced, almond, and berry. I tend to buy beans that always have a chocolatey note because I really don't like sour coffee. I find that the coffee is always sour whenever I buy latte in Vancouver, so I don't know if that's a thing here, but I've noticed the difference between getting coffee in Bali in Korea versus in Vancouver. It's a lot more sour here. So I like to make coffee at home. Both Aaron and I prefer coffee at home, so I save a lot of money that way. We're gonna keep bags that we buy abroad and collect them as souvenirs, so I'm gonna keep this bag. Aaron told me to put this on top and clean up the sides. My friend who's a barista said that when you tamp, your arm should be like a 90-degree angle. So I'm gonna try and do that. Don't know if that was 90 degrees. Ooh. Not bad, not bad. Okay, don't look at that. Do not look at the sink. Not as aesthetic as a glass cup, but it's practical. Now, I'm gonna take a sip. Not bad, not bad. This is on my to-do list today. I want to wash the dishes. I want to vacuum. I want to tidy up this table here. Oh, I still need to make the bed. What else do I need to do? Oh, I need to do the laundry. Those are the things on today's to-do list. I don't really know which one to do first. I kind of just see what I feel like doing the most and we'll go from there. I gotta set the vibe first. I wanted to show you guys what we got from Trader Joe's when we went on the weekend. So I got the tote. The popular tote that everyone has, it's only $4.99 US. So I had to get, I wanted to see if they had the mini size, but they don't. So I just got the big one. My friend told me that these are really good, so I grabbed one bag of these. My husband is Filipino, so obviously got this. And also got this for our family. Part 2 of my Filipino husband buying stuff. Mangoes. And then the last 2 things are this hand cream. It was only $4.99 as well, and I've used this before and it's really good. It's kind of like a L'Occitane dupe, but only for $4.99. Lastly, I wanted to try out dryer balls. My mom has never used this, I don't think, so I don't really have experience with using this, but basically it eliminates the use of dryer sheets and we're running out soon, so I thought that it would be good to try this out. But I think you just throw them in the wash. There's 4 of them. So let's see how it works. And that's the Trader Joe's haul. So let's clean this back up. So we made dinner last night and we didn't wash the dishes, so I'm gonna do that right now. Highly recommend this. You basically just turn it on. It's chargeable by USB-C, and then it just the water is boiling. Kind of want to show you my view. It's not very good, but you can see the mountains. And actually last weekend we saw the aurora borealis. I think that's what it's called. I'll put in some pictures here, but it was stunning. We had dinner at my mom's and we came home at around 10ish, and all my friends were sending me pictures of the northern lights from their backyards. I went to my patio and I didn't see anything, but they said that if you look at it through your phone and take photos with your phone with a longer exposure, then it would show up. And so we spent a good hour taking photos and just admiring. Usually if you want to see the northern lights, you have to go to Alaska, to Iceland and whatnot, but the fact that we saw this in our backyard is actually really crazy. Unintentionally crossed off a bucket list item. So what I like to do when I make this is put in all of the ingredients into here and then fry it again. Some people put it in the bowl and then mix it in the bowl, but I find that because there's powder, I like it all to melt. So yeah. And sumi, but I don't really like the bawang goreng, which is the fried onions. So I'm gonna not put that in. I leave a little bit of water so that everything can mix nicely. Sometimes I even like to add more of the sweet soy sauce, ketchup manis, to make it a bit more saucy. My gourmet bowl of carbs. I feel like my mom is gonna be disappointed in me for cooking this and not cooking something healthier, but gotta do what you gotta do, right? I wonder if I'll finish this, because usually 1.5 is good for me, but I've never really cooked 2 for myself because Aaron is usually with me when I have instant noodles. But speaking of Indonesian food, I've been telling my friends that, and my family, that I want to do like a video series where my mom teaches me Indonesian recipes. Obviously all of her recipes are in here, and I don't really know how to cook Indonesian food except for mie goreng, which, not this one, like actual mie goreng. And that's pretty much the only Indonesian dish that I can make. And I don't know why, but Indonesian recipes kind of intimidate me because it requires spices that I don't know and I don't know where to get. And so I thought that a video series of her teaching me different recipes would help me document it so that I know how to cook it for future, but also for other fellow Indonesians that may be like me, who's intimidated by cooking Indonesian food, but also for those who aren't Indonesian and want to learn. Because I feel like in Vancouver, our food is quite underrepresented. There are no Indonesian restaurants at all. The only Indo food that I eat is my mom's or other family friends. And yeah, I thought that it would be nice to make it a bit more accessible. I know a lot of cities have a lot of Indonesian food. Even when I was talking to people in Korea, they said that they really love our cuisine and there's a lot of it in Korea. So that really surprised me because here where I live, there's absolutely nothing. Let me know if you would tune in and would try the recipes. Anyways, I'm gonna eat now. And I'm going to continue watching this drama called The Lovely Runner. And I know a lot of people are watching it. It's so good. So I'm excited to watch the next 2 episodes. I'm gonna be watching episode 11 and 12. I don't want this drama to end. It's so good. I should have made one. Alright, so I'm pretty tired now and thought that maybe I could read a bit. So I've been reading this book for, I swear, like 2 years now, I think. And I'm finally like at the last like 20, 30-ish pages. So I'm gonna try and read the whole thing now because it's just been way too long. My friend got me this book for Secret Santa, I'm pretty sure like 2-3 years ago, so let's finish it. This book is called 101 Essays That Will Change the Way You Think. And I started only bookmarking it like halfway through the book. I should have been doing it earlier, but yeah, there's some good nuggets in here. I feel like most of it is kind of fluff and common sense, but there's some like essays where I feel like they said some good stuff. I will start essay number 93. I'm gonna put some lo-fi music on to set the mood. It has to be the right lo-fi too. Like it needs to have the right image on the screen. Yay, I finally finished the book and now I'm a little sleepy. I've read 5 books this year, so this is my 6th. Usually I like to read 20 books per year. Alright, I did the last of the tidying up. The laundry's still running and I think that's gonna take a while. I didn't really do a deep clean just because I didn't really plan to do that. There's a lot of basic things that needed to be cleaned up, so that was kind of my goal for today. But maybe if this vlog goes well and I like how it turns out, then I can maybe do a deep cleaning vlog. Thank you for watching through this. Hopefully this gives you a little bit of motivation to also clean your room or your house and maybe play it in the background if you want to. Thank you for tuning in for today's home vlog. I think this is the first time where it's like a vlog that was completely at home. That wasn't my moving vlog, so a little bit different today, but I hope you still enjoyed it and I will see you in the next video. Bye.